Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the American Nightmare Podcast. This is episode 89, and it is
Woohoo!
August 28th, 2025.
Oh, 89.
Okay.
Getting too old to do that.
Yeah, man. You're going to get a crick in your neck. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is just say today, this just came
Ooh.
out. This is
Nice.
The Invisible Man.
Is it a comic book?
Yep, Invisible Man. This is continuing the Universal Monster series, which is done by Skybound Image Comics. They did, Frankenstein's monster. They did Dracula. They did.
You say Dracula?
They did Dracula. Yeah, second favorite porno movie ever made, behind Edward Penis Hands.
Edward Penis Hands.
We have The Invisible Man, issue 1 came out today. So check it out.
Oh, hey, that reminds me real quick, since we're on comics. That Event Horizon prequel comic dropped this month.
Yep, I have it. I read it, the first issue, and it's off to a good start.
I have it. I didn't get it yet.
They're covering the whole scenario of what happened to the Event Horizon the first time around. So.
The whole scenario?
And it's pretty graphic already.
Oh God!
So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's one of my pools, and they sent me an email that it's there. I just haven't got a chance to pick it up yet.
Yeah, I bought one of the alternate covers too.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really like that. The story so far, the first issue is not bad, and all the rumors that I'm reading about what's coming makes me even more excited.
Blood orgy, maybe.
Maybe. And it sounds to me, though, like the story is that when they're saying we're not sure exactly, the movie is great because it leaves things very kind of loose.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine anything in your head. But it seems to me that this comic book is saying that they went to hell. The ship went to hell. So
yeah, that's where
I'm excited.
That's where that gap is between the two when they fold the paper.
Yep.
It's hell. Yeah, no big deal.
Yep.
No big whoop.
All right, so let's get started with. Oh, before I want to get into before I get into the news, the horror news, I don't know if all of our listeners are into Alien, but Alien Earth, wow!
How many episodes in?
Fucking, I'm the 4th episode in.
There's
the
only
latest
4.
one. Like,
yeah,
I watch
only
it.
4, I think.
I watch it the night it comes out because it's so awesome. I'm so impressed with how fucking great it is.
Nice. I'm waiting now. I'm waiting until they're all done.
Yeah. If you binge watch them, I'm sure once you start watching them, you're not going to want to stop. You'll probably binge watch them in a weekend because so good.
Yep.
So good. All right. Let's get to the horror news. Horror news. The first story I have is there's a new trailer out for Conjuring Last Rites. And it looks really good. Question is this going to be better than the last one, or will this be the best?
I hope it's better than the last one.
It's got Pennsylvania ties, right? Apparently the case was in Pennsylvania.
I don't know. The first two were really good.
Place in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what part of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's it looks great. And also talking Conjuring, the 4K of the original Conjuring film came out.
Oh, nice.
I just got that. So love the original one. Fantastic film.
Yeah, it was a great one.
The first two were really good, I thought.
Yep.
I liked them both. Then the third one was ass.
No, it was bad. Bad. Was that the devil made me do it?
Yeah, I really did not care for that one. No. They screwed the boosh on that one. I'm not sure what the hell happened there.
Yeah.
All right. Our next story, Witchboard. There is an official Red Band trailer now.
Ooh, nice. I haven't seen it.
Trailer. It seems to stray quite a bit from the original storyline. However, one of the things that at least jumps out at me is previously, and I'm sure it's because of modern times, right? Previously, it was about a Ouija board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This time around, it's about a pendulum board. I don't know if you know what those are. It's like
no.
you have a circle and it has answers on it, and you swing the pendulum, and the answer is more about getting answers than spelling stuff.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, so this is the Witchboard in this case is a pendulum board and not a Ouija board. So I don't know.
I don't think it matters.
You know, yeah. Hopefully the storyline is scary enough.
There's a hot chick in it.
There is a hot chick in it. You know, Witchboard isn't Witchboard without a hot chick.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that's why I watched it when I was younger. The original.
Same here, man.
Tawny Katane, baby. Yeah. Tawny Katane, man.
She died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another trailer for a film called Whistle, which stars Daphne Keane and Nick Frost. Let me see. Why the hell isn't my word wrap on? What's happening here? This movie looks like it's a pretty decent horror movie. At first, when I saw that it was Daphne Keane and Nick Frost, I'm like, oh, is this like a comedy horror? But it looks like straight up horror. It says a misfit group of unwitting high school students stumble upon a cursed object, an ancient Aztec death whistle. They discovered that blowing into the whistle and the terrifying sound it emits will summon their future deaths to hunt them down.
Ooh, nice. That sounds good.
The body count rises as the friends investigate the origins of the deadly artifact in a desperate effort to stop the horrifying chain of events that they have set into motion.
Is it funny because it has Nick Frost in it?
That's what I thought, but it didn't look. The trailer didn't have any comedy in it at all. Yeah. And I watched an interview with Daphne Keane in some morning show in the UK talking about it, and I'm like, oh, all right, it sounds like a straight up horror. It sounds like it might be fun.
Yeah.
Another trailer. There's going to be a lot of trailers. We're coming up on spooky season, so there's a lot of stuff coming out. Cold Storage official trailer was released about a week ago. This is a comedy horror. Here's the summary of it. If it spreads, you're dead. The Cold Storage teaser trailer is here, starring Georgina Campbell, Joe Carey from Stranger Things, and Liam Neeson.
Wow.
From the screenwriter of Jurassic Park and the producers of Zombieland. It's going to be taking over cinemas in 2026. As a highly contagious mutating fungus escapes a sealed facility, 2 young employees join a grisly bioterror operative. They must survive the wildest night shift ever to save humanity from extinction, as the microorganism spreads and destroys everything in its path. Starring Joe Carey from Stranger Things, Georgina Campbell from Barbarian, and Liam Neeson from the new Naked Gun film. The producer of Zombieland and screenwriter for Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, Mission Impossible. Cold Storage is an action-packed thrill ride and pure popcorn fun. So it's a popcorn film. It's going to be a little bit of comedy. There was a funny scene with Joe Carey that I was like, oh, it's going to be a comedy horror.
Yeah, now that you say that, I remember seeing that trailer a while back, and it was really good. It looks good.
Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago they released that trailer. Yeah.
And it's a good crew that wrote that movie, so.
Yeah. All right. The next one here is another trailer called The Piano Killer. This is the fake trailer that is from our good pal Eli Roth. So Eli Roth is at it again. Eli Roth's production company released that film 2 weeks ago called Jimmy and Stiggs. It's really trippy. It's a fun film. I recommend.
That's what I heard.
See it.
I heard it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was very trippy and very awesome. I really loved it. It was produced by Eli Roth's production company. And as part of that, he made a bunch of fake trailers that are in the movie that I thought were just fucking hilarious. So I found them online and shared them out here. The Piano Killer is really good. And the voiceover is the voice of Eli Roth, just like in the original Thanksgiving Killer, where he does that deep voice. Yeah. And it's funny because there's a scene where it goes, "Pray that you're not noteworthy." And I'm just like the comedy, the scenes. There was a sex scene in it and some tits in it, as always when he does those fake trailers. Was really fucking great. And then he released another one called "Don't Go in That House, Bitch," and the voiceover is Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that one looks good. I saw that. I thought it was real.
No, that's another fake trailer.
It was hilarious though. That trailer, I was like, "Is this really? Is this like really a movie?" Like. It was
Like,
hilarious.
don't go in there, bitch.
Don't go in that house, bitch. And then people keep going in the house and they keep dying. It was hilarious. Oh man, I wish it was real. Maybe he will make that
Yeah, I
one.
wish it was real too. Dude, the same thing. Eli Roth makes these fake trailers that make you go, damn, that would be an awesome film. So I don't know. Maybe someday he will make these into. Given how wacky and wild and fun that Jimmy and Stig's film was, I wouldn't doubt that he might actually make these into films one day.
Nice, Craig. You got to check out that
But yeah,
trailer.
you got to check those out.
Yeah, I saw the "Don't Go in the House, Bitch" trailer.
Oh, nice. That's funny shit.
I think I might have shared them in our chat. And
maybe that's where
I
it came from.
I don't know if I put them up on our Facebook page, but I will do that tonight. We'll get all these trailers posted up there. In the Hollywood Reporter, there was an interview with Zach Krager, and he commented on the fact that he may be interested in a Weapons prequel because it made so much money that now Warner Brothers is saying, hey, we want some more money from that money dump truck.
Yep.
Apparently, this horror hit has cemented Krager as one of the most in-demand filmmakers in town.
Nice.
He's already being courted for a DC Studios film, and he's also working on a original sci-fi script called Flood. And who knows what else he's working on. Fantastic. I will say this, man. If you haven't seen Weapons, you need to see Weapons. It really is a great film. And it is because the first weekend, it was pretty good that first night of but then the word of mouth about how fucking great it was, it just kept picking up momentum, and it's a great film. The ending is fucking amazing. So
did I tell you we had two old ladies that sat in front of us for that movie? They walked in about 10 minutes late, and they were like rustling around trying to find their seats and shit like that, and like talking like out loud, like even though the movie had already started. And then so they sat there, and about halfway through the movie, I hear the one saying, "This is not the movie that I thought it was going to be. The trailers didn't show it to be like this." And the other lady's like, "You told me this was supposed to be a mystery movie," and they're seriously talking like out loud. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, always happens to me.
I mean, maybe
I fucking hate going to the movies.
I mean,
anymore.
maybe for them they weren't talking loud because they were old as shit and didn't think they were talking loud. But I was like, holy shit! Like these ladies don't give a shit. They're just talking. Great movie though.
Unbelievable. Yeah, great movie, right? Like I was thoroughly impressed with that film.
It's going to be hard for me to do my top 5 for 2025 because there's some jockeying right now for those top spots.
There's a lot of great horror films this year, man. A lot of great horror films.
And plenty to come yet.
Oh yeah, the year's not over. All right. We got a teaser for a new Osgood Perkins film called Keeper.
Okay.
This stars Tatiana Maslany, and there was another guy in it, and I can't remember his name, but at the bottom of the trailer, there's this little text there. It says, "Why does it always have to end?" Check out the latest Keeper teaser trailer for the upcoming film by Osgood Perkins. Keeper stars Tatiana Maslany as Rossif Sutherland. That's the guy that was in there. Keeper opens at theaters November 14th, 2025. Osgood Perkins, if you don't recall, he was the director-writer of
The Monkey.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so.
And also Long Legs, right?
Long Legs, yeah. Long Legs and The Monkey.
So I'm saying that we could probably expect, given the trailer of this one, we could expect a typical Osgood Perkins film.
Yeah, and he's got a good track record, so.
Yep.
Yeah. In a recent interview on entertainmentweekly.com, Mark Hamill revealed that he was contacted initially about starring in The Human Centipede 2.
What?
That's right. That's right.
I thought you were going like Long Walk or something, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the major.
He's the major in The Long Walk. But they were interviewing him about that, and he mentioned this little fact. He said
he was going to be like the whack job. No.
Yeah, he was going to be the nutty dude.
Yeah.
He said, quote, "Someone said, they want you to be in this Human Centipede Part 2. And I said, what's the human centipede? And his agent explained to him what the human centipede's premise is.
Chris
And
doesn't
he
know what
said,
the human centipede
Oh,
is.
I know what
Yeah.
it is. I know what it is. Mark
And
Hamill
listen,
heard that. He's like, fuck no, I ain't doing that movie.
this is what Mark Hamill said. He goes, oh my God, no, and I'll never forgive you for telling me what the human centipede is.
Right, Mark Hamill? Right? Good for you, Luke.
Please don't send me this script. The premise alone, I do not want to know.
And I'm glad
I
he
will
didn't
never
take it, because
forgive
that
you.
dude was fucking perfect for that role.
Listen, he says, I will never forgive you for letting me know what the human centipede is. He says, I really resent the fact that some human being thought that the concept of sewing people together, mouth to ass, he goes, goodbye. I never enter my life again.
Just to say though, like it's ass to mouth, not mouth to ass, because the first person in the chain doesn't have an ass. So
Yeah.
it's ass to mouth it's not mouth to ass.
Yes.
Mark, come on.
Right.
You get it right.
Either way, when I first read that article, I laughed my freaking ass off.
Either way, it's
he had a
disgusting.
meltdown.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. And let me tell you, for those of you that watched The Human Centipede Part 1 and did not watch Part 2, Part 2 takes it to a whole new fucking level.
There's a third one too, right?
Yes.
I didn't bother. Listen, the second one was so shocking. At some point, I said, there is an inflection point where taste becomes a thing. Like
that's the first movie.
Movies,
that's the first movie.
No, the second movie. The first movie was great. The second movie really crossed a few lines because they made it too real. Like, because there was a fan of the original movie.
Yeah.
Who's like, it got way too fucking real.
Yeah.
The second film was too much for me.
I think you need to watch the
Although
third.
I did get the autograph of the star from the second film, and he, in real life, is one weird motherfucker.
Well, that's why I said, but I'm kind of glad Mark Hamill didn't take the role, because that guy's like,
yeah,
perfect for it. Not the asparagus and cuttlefish.
The cuttlefish.
Yeah. Just him hearing it was enough to put him off. I hear you.
One
day we are going to get Chris to watch it.
Yes.
Never.
There's no way.
Never.
We're never going to.
We're going to review it.
Ending this.
We're going to review it.
podcast
We're going to review it
as a thing until he finally sees it.
I will watch
that'll
it.
Be the finale.
We have to review it.
No, you can.
We're gonna.
You could review it.
Eyes open.
Like Clockwork Orange.
Yep.
Put some little Ludwig von on in the background, and like.
Drink some mother's milk.
We will Clockwork Orange your ass, man.
No, thank you.
Right.
I'd rather get bludgeoned by a giant ceramic penis than watch that movie.
Control yourself.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right. The next story. Good Boy, the canine-led horror film, is now, instead of going directly to streaming, is getting a wide theater release. Apparently,
I saw that.
People were talking about it. Yeah, enough people were talking about it online. It's built up enough hype that Shudder IFC Films says, hey, you know what? We could probably make some money in the theater. Let's do it.
It's an interesting concept for sure. Like, I saw the trailer and I'm like,
for sure.
That's a great. That's a great. They did a slasher film through the eyes of the killer. Why not do a poltergeist movie through the eyes of the family dog? That's kind of cool.
Here's the thing. I don't know the story. I didn't read the story this came from or whatever. All I'm going to say is that if the dog dies at the end, this is a bad idea. Because a lot of people are going to want to go see this because of the dog.
Yeah.
And you're going to fucking piss people off.
Yeah.
So.
And it worked with that Ryan Reynolds movie, right? Where the dog and the cat were talking to him.
Voices. That was a great movie.
That was an awesome movie.
Of course, the cat was the evil one.
Yeah.
So the premise of this film is a loyal dog named Indy moves to a rural family home with his owner Todd, only to discover supernatural forces lurking in the shadows. As a dark entity threatens his human companion, the brave pup must fight to protect the one he loves most. There is a full trailer now up on YouTube, so you can check it out. It says the genre is horror suspense. It's English language, and it is an hour and 20 minutes. It is releasing theaters nationwide on October 10th, 2025.
Nice.
There's also, I think it's a Dutch movie where some guy dresses up like a dog. He's like roommates with somebody.
Huh?
I wanna
Is it a
say-
horror?
Yeah, I want to say it's on Shudder.
Hmm.
I think I got it on my list.
And you watched it, or you have it?
No, it's on
queued
my
up?
list.
Yeah.
It's
Is
called,
it new?
It's called Good Boy.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was Norwegian 2023.
Interesting. All right.
Yep.
The next story, The Bride. According to JoeBlow.com, they say that the MPAA has given it an R rating. They also
Nice.
note on JoeBlow.com that it was originally scheduled for an October 2025 release, but is now pushed to March 6th, 2026.
Oh wow, that's a big push.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time, and
Yeah,
it makes me
a couple
wonder
years.
what's happening there. What's
Maybe
going on?
Maybe it didn't test well.
Maybe. Predator Badlands is now going to have a Marvel one-shot prequel comic that is a prequel to the Predator Badlands movie. It is going to release, so the Badlands #1 is on sale November 12th, 2025, but the film comes out November 7th, 2025. So after the film comes out, the prequel comic will come out. It's a common thing they do nowadays is tie in Fox movie properties with a Marvel comic now that Marvel owns Fox. I liked the Alien versus Avengers. What a fantastic storyline that was. Really liked it. And I'm excited for this Predator. Predator versus Wolverine was also very good too. So I have high hopes that this will be a decent prequel comic.
Nice. I didn't see any of those ones.
Yeah. All right. I think that is it. There's one other thing I wanted to mention that I don't have in my notes here, but I just was on X today and I saw that Stephen King said that. See, now I'm having a brain fart.
The Long Walk? No.
No, he was saying that Mike Flanagan is the Quentin Tarantino of horror. I tend to agree. Mike Flanagan has done some great things. He's done a couple flops, but he's done a lot of great things.
Quentin Tarantino is pretty damn fucking good. That's why I'm like,
I'm excited for The Long Walk. I got a ticket to the LA premiere, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that too. That looks really. Is that next weekend?
It comes out on the 12th. Yeah.
Oh, 12th.
Comes out on the 12th.
So 2 weekends.
Which is Friday. Yeah. 2 weekends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the premiere on the 8th, and then there's going to be the filmmakers and the cast in-person Q&A afterwards. So that'll be cool.
You should ask Mark Hamill about Human Centipede 2.
Yeah.
I'm sure he probably doesn't want to talk about it. The way it sounded in that article, if you mention it to him, he'll lose it right there.
Buy a DVD and ask him if he could sign it.
That'd be funny shit.
Yeah, that would be funny as shit. All right. We are on to the 5 great flicks to watch on a streaming service.
All right.
Craig, what streaming service did you pick?
Plex, because it's kind of a competitor to Tubi, and I know how much we like Tubi.
Yes, it is. All right.
Just as much good shit on there as there is Tubi, so if you're looking to get off of Tubi, jump over to Plex. And I wanted to bring, I'm sure everybody knows, but like fucking Apple TV needs to get some horror fucking movies. That's it's barren. It's barren. I mean, you can buy or rent, but it's pretty fucking barren.
No free shit, huh?
Yeah.
No.
And all their produced stuff, they don't produce many horrors. The only horror they produced was that chasm one, what was it called? The Rift or
the
Gorge?
Oh, the Gorge. Yeah.
The Gorge, yeah, that was the only horror that they really made.
You said that was pretty good though, right?
It was awesome. Loved it.
I don't have
But
Apple
yeah, step
TV.
up your fucking game, Apple TV, please.
All right, Plex, here we go.
Plex, Sinister.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite old times. Evil Dead 2's on there.
Nice. Classic.
Yep. Dead Snow.
Another great one. I haven't seen that in a while. I
Yeah,
have to
that
watch
was
that
one
this
that
winter.
surprised me how great it was.
Yeah. And there's a part 2 to that as well. That was on there, but yeah, I like the first one. House is October built.
Oh, that's
This
a good one.
Yeah, this one flies. I think it's just underrated because nobody ever talks about it, and I think it's
There was a
really
sequel
good.
to it too, I think, right?
There was.
Did you watch
just
that?
As good. Yeah, it was
I
just as
didn't
good.
see the sequel. Yeah, I really liked the first one. I don't know why I haven't watched the sequel.
It's a good concept.
Yeah.
And Witchboard in lieu of the new one coming out. Witchboard was on there, so
Yeah.
you can go back and watch the original and compare it with the new movie.
Tonic Contain.
Those are my 5
Swing.
horrors to watch on Plex.
Nice.
I don't remember. Was she topless and all in that? I don't think she was.
I think she was in lingerie once, but I don't think she was
I don't
like
know
topless.
that she's ever done nudies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was in lingerie in
No,
it. But
she has. She's done a nudie for sure.
But I don't think she was nudie in Witchboard. I remember like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But
Yeah.
I think it was maybe just a bra or like some lingerie or something like that. What do you got there, Mr. Skin Encyclopedia?
No, that would be fucking great if it were.
Hold on, let me look.
Let me look. As a matter of fact, in 1987, for 15 minutes at 23 seconds and 25 minutes and 15 seconds into the film. No.
There's a nip slip.
Dude, Mr. Skin. Listen, Mr. Skin used to be one of the best websites ever. I haven't gone to that website in over a decade, but I used to love it because it would be like give you the timestamp, the film, you know.
Yep. Good old Mr. That's why I thought you had like the encyclopedia there. Let me flip through
my notes for the next section, our top 5 list.
All right.
The top 5 list this month is top 5 surreal horror movies. Chris Craig Sal is the way it goes right now.
So I picked this because the movie we reviewed is a bit I would say surreal. The thing is that the definition of surreal is
it doesn't matter really.
I tried to go with things that had sort of a dreamlike quality to them,
trippy, dreamy.
Yeah. So there's not really like hard borders for this. If it seems like it's a surreal movie, that's cool. So my number 5 is one that we reviewed. I'm Thinking of Ending Things. That was
nice.
That's a nice movie and definitely a surreal flick. My number 4 is we did review Incident in a Ghostland. That movie was when you find out.
It was inside their heads. Like it was like whatever.
Yeah, that whole all that shit that girl was experiencing, the good shit was not real because
that's a good call there. That one.
My number 3 is In the Mouth of Madness. That was another movie that
I fucking love that film. I have the 4K version.
The border between reality and whatever the fuck the Sutter Kane like world was happening, you could never really tell.
Yep.
That was it was a great flick. My number 2, American Psycho. Because that whole movie, you're like, this is what the movie is, and then all of a sudden at the end, you're like, wait a minute, like he didn't do any of that shit, like that wasn't like real, like really real. He just like that was in his head. I thought that was pretty cool. And my number 1 is Mandy. I thought that we've talked about that movie quite a bit, and even though it wasn't a dream state so much, like it was trippy, it was trippy, and some weird ass shit happened in it. I have 2 honorable mentions: Jacob's Ladder, which the first time I watched that movie as a kid, I thought it was a stupid movie. I was like, I don't understand this movie at all. Then when I rewatched it, once I became an adult, I was like, holy shit, that movie's heavy. Like, what war can do to someone's brain.
Heavy.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
and my other honorable mention is Midsummer, which was,
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, it was supposedly realistic, but holy shit, like who knew people lived like that? So I would say that's kind of surreal. So those are mine.
What, you don't eat women's pubic hair in your
Yeah.
bed?
Or old people just don't like jump off of like cliffs once they hit their 60th birthday, and if they don't die immediately, then you go over and bash their head in with a rock.
Bludgeon them to death.
Yeah, so
Nice.
that's my list.
All right. Number 5 for me, I went with 1408.
Nice,
Yeah,
that's a
dude, I
great
love
movie.
that film.
Great cast too.
Yep. Number 4, Under the Skin.
I've not seen that one
That's
yet.
another fucking great film, dude.
You haven't
Not seen
it,
that
You
one.
Chris?
really need to see it.
No, I know Sal's mentioned it a few times, but I haven't seen
Yep.
that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Scarlett Johansson, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And you get to see boobies.
Oh, break out the Mr. Skin Encyclopedia.
Boobies.
Where,
Yep,
where,
there you go.
where at?
Number 3, I went The Color Out of Space.
Ah, yeah, man,
Yep.
that mother-kid like combo
Well,
thing was
yeah, and just when the world was like purple,
pink and purple. Yeah, that was cool. That was
kinda,
cool shit.
That's sort of what jumped out at me for surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, Lost Highway. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie.
Dude, I love that film, dude.
Yep.
Nope, never seen
That's
it.
that's a
Chris, you got to put that on your
that's
list. Robert Blake.
that's a David Fincher film, right?
No,
Lynch,
it's
yeah.
Lynch.
Lynch.
David Lynch.
Oh, David Lynch. It's a Lynch
Yeah.
film.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I love that film.
Dude, Robert
Great film.
Blake in that movie. I was like, he like fell off the face of the earth, kind of like a resurgence. I thought it would have like resurged his career, but no, he didn't do anything.
I've never
after
seen
that.
it.
You got to see it. Put it on your list.
All right.
Definitely got to see that
Yeah,
one.
Pullman's in it. Patricia Arquette. It's a great flick. Great movie. And number 1 was Mandy for me.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. Honorable mentions.
right.
I went Lighthouse and a movie called The Green Knight. I don't know if you guys ever.
Oh,
seen
Green
that.
Knight was good.
Yeah, The Green Knight is great.
That's a good flick.
That's an A24 film.
You got it. Yeah, most A24 films are kind of surreal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Nice list.
All right. Awesome list. All right. Let me get started with mine. My number 5, Donnie Darko.
Ah,
You know?
nice. That's a trippy movie.
Yeah.
Faux show.
Yeah, I have that one on 4K too because it's so good. I like it a lot. One of my favorites.
I like it a lot.
My number 4 is Mandy.
Wow.
Nice. All 3 lists.
My number 3 is Under the Skin.
There you go.
My number 2 is I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Dude, I love that's my number 2 because I really like that one, and I talk a lot of people into watching it, and they watch it and go, "I didn't like that.
Really?
It's such a.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
it's too sad."
Well, yeah, and it's like on a different level. Like like the whole movie, you're
Yeah.
trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, which is kind of surreal, right? Like, then when you finally figure it out at the end, you're like, oh damn, that sucks.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
My number 1, In the Mouth of Madness.
Ah, nice.
Love that film. I got the 4K version. I got a big poster of it
The
too.
effects in that movie didn't hold up, though. I don't think.
Nah, they're not fantastic. It was a
Yeah.
low budget film,
Especially in
but, man,
4K,
the
I was
story
like,
is
the
great.
effects are going to be bad in 4K.
Sam Neill does good
Yeah.
horror. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been in a lot of like great horror movies. I'm a big Sam Neill fan.
Event Horizons
And
is
I have-
numero uno in my book.
I have 2 honorable mentions: Lost Highway
Okay.
and Videodrome.
Okay.
Oh man, old school.
Yeah, Videodrome was one of those films that freaked me the fuck out when I first saw it because I was pretty young at the time. And when he's putting the VHS or the gun into his fucking stomach, when his stomach started like, it
yeah.
was fucking gross.
Yeah.
And then the gun was like merging with his hand.
That was Robert Wood, right?
The whole thing was fucking crazy.
Robert Woods? Was that Robert Woods?
James Woods.
James Woods, yeah,
James
not
Woods,
Robert Woods.
James
Yeah, James
Woods,
Woods. Yeah, you're right.
And what's her name from Blondie was in it?
Yeah, Deborah Harry.
Deborah Harry, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that film. All right. Awesome. Great list as always.
Finally, dude, it took me forever to think of something. I was like, I can't fucking think of any more top. I seriously was gonna do top 5 movies that start with the letter A.
Yeah.
That's coming. It's coming,
All right. Yeah.
Top 5 movies and start with the letter A. What do you?
dude. It's
Well,
coming.
you know what? The problem is that we don't get feedback from our viewers.
It'll
They
cover a lot
listen
of
little bit
episodes.
and-
Speaking of feedback, we had 150 pings on YouTube. Did you
Oh,
know
yeah?
that?
yeah, yep.
Is that a record?
Yeah, we're gaining ground on YouTube, dude. We're gaining ground.
Nice.
Gaining ground everywhere. I mean, like I said, when I publish an article, you can tell that how many people actually subscribe because those people, it's an automated download. So as soon as something's published,
Yep.
they get it. We have at least 80 people that they get it within the first 15 minutes of it being online.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. All right. Now we're going to move on to our movie review. The movie this month is, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right,
Abruptio.
Abruptio?
That's how I would say it. Abruptio.
Abruptio.
Abruptio. Yeah.
From 2024. On Rotten Tomatoes, this does not have a popcorn score, but the Rotten Tomato meter score is 87%. Let's tell you a little bit about the film here.
So who rated?
The
There
synopsis,
was no audience. Was it just
no audience rating.
Okay.
Right.
Just
so
critics.
the synopsis is: Les Hackle hates his life. He works a dead-end job, was just dumped by his high-maintenance girlfriend, and still lives with his nagging mom. One night he discovers a fresh incision behind his neck, and his friend Donnie tells him it's a bomb, that someone has implanted one in his neck too. And then the messages start coming in, forcing Les to carry out missions with deadly results. Les pieces together the clues that reveal a horrific plan to breed monsters, a monstrous race of beings. The director is Evan Marlowe, producer Kerry Flynnason. Screenwriters Evan Marlowe, is distributed by Anchor Bay Entertainment, produced by Sweet Home Films and Hellbent Pictures LLC. This is a horror/mystery thriller.
So no comedy.
Released September 27th, 2024. And it was released to streaming December 10th, 2024. It's an hour and 34 minutes. Largely, I noticed a lot of landmarks there. It was filmed in Los Angeles.
Yep.
I kind of got that vibe too from some of the background scenery. Dude, the voice talent for that was pretty amazing too, considering that it was an indie film. You know, like
I know Sid Haig's final films that he was part of.
Yep.
Yeah, I James Marsters as Les. I kept trying to I'm like, man, he's doing a really good job. Like I don't like really get his. I'm pretty good with voices, and I didn't get James Marsters at all
I didn't either.
for Les.
Yeah.
And Christopher Knight as the cop was really good too, I thought.
Yeah, so this had Robert Englund as Mr. Salk, Sid Haig as Sal.
Which one was
Jordan
Robert Englund?
Peele as
he was the neat
Mr.
freak.
Salk, the old man. Yeah,
he was the neat freak that had was helping to throw the
the accountant. Okay.
Yeah.
Take your shoes off.
Yeah. The Christopher McDonald was the police chief. Jordan Peele was Danny.
That was short-lived.
Danny
was short-lived.
Yeah, Danny was short-lived.
Sid Haig was too, but
dude, he was great. His stupid ass jokes, and
that's kind of how he is as Spalding, right?
The eyes of those puppets though were creepy as shit. Like
they'd blink,
dude. Especially when they were blinking
and the teeth too. When they show the close-ups of their teeth, they look like real teeth. Like they took teeth from people and made the teeth for these puppets.
And I love how they squeeze in some tits with fake tits. This tons of naked fake tits.
He went dumpster diving at the real doll fucking factory, I think.
Yeah.
Seriously, because that one
for the
scene,
old models.
Yeah, the one scene where
That
when
one
they
scene
were
was a
throwing.
pile of headless, naked bodies.
That's what I said. They
with,
went dumpster diving
tits.
at a real doll factory. I think they get all those.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Kind of wild.
All the
Yes,
rejects.
First of all, I'm going to say that the story was pretty cool. Like the premise was pretty cool.
it was disjointed for a bit, but once you figured out what was going on, I understood then why it was disjointed. You know.
Right. But then the puppetry was quite interesting. Apparently, and I was like, I was very interested by who, why would you choose to do the puppetry?
Yeah.
Life-size puppets.
Yeah, and sometimes it was
real
humans
people
wearing prosthetic
it was
puppet
real
parts.
people. Yeah, it was real people.
Yeah, but then other times it was a puppet, but just like life-size puppet. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Apparently, it took 5 years to film that.
Wow.
So
I imagine because it was a small crew. I think it was just like 4 or 5 people. They said that did all the puppetry and lighting, and so that was pretty impressive to me for like a indie low budget film. It came together pretty good. It's a I would say it's a B movie, but you throw that voice talent in there and the interesting story. There was some. And it's funny, Craig. You mentioned that there was it's a horror mystery, but there's no comedy. I found some parts of it kind of funny. Like I was chuckling quite a bit for a bunch of stuff in that movie.
Oh yeah, when they were making the women like all horny. You know what I mean? It was like.
Are the babies like this is the crossbreed babies between human babies and whatever the hell those floating things with the tentacles were? Like those were pretty. They were.
All right, I'm gonna just pause right here for a second and just say we're gonna talk spoilery stuff so that so that if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, we're gonna talk some details here. The one part for me that I was like, what the fuck, is when they were making the women pregnant and then they were squatting and popping out eggs. I'm like, what the fuck?
And they would go back and do it again as soon as they popped out the eggs. He said it was like,
yeah. She said it doesn't take that long. Like that redhead chick that like got him out of the loony bin and brought him into that area. She said, yeah, it doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
And then he gives her that stick. He's like, well, if you want me to help you, you're gonna need to kill them.
Yeah.
And then she like smashing them, and they're like that egg yolk
smashing them, and then little babies are like popping out of them, and little hybrid demon, alien, whatever the fuck they were, babies coming out of there. It was fucking weird.
So it took me a while
shit.
It took me a while to follow it, and it was strange, and it really took me a while to just get accustomed to the puppets because, like I said before, there's the bulgy eyes and the teeth, and
it was hard to look at.
And they talked, but you could tell like the puppet mouth only opened so much for some of them, so it like kind of just did this when they were talking. But it was neat. I liked it because it was different.
The thing that threw me is the ending.
Yeah, well, that's when it finally all came together for me. And again, I read a brief interview with the guy who wrote it, and he said that a lot of people came at him because they interpreted it a certain way. Like they said it was a misogynistic movie, but he said it was the opposite of misogyny, and he explained why. But he said he gave kind of his interpretation of it, and he said, but it's open to anyone's interpretation. That's why there's a lot of disjointedness to it, and and so I was like, okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, the aliens didn't really make sense to me, but
my question is at the end,
right?
Because they flash to his real face.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So this was all a hallucination.
Yeah, he built a world up based on killing that girl in the car accident. He's drunk and driving.
Right.
So that was his psyche was building this world and punishing him internally for what he did, like the hit and run.
See, I thought that was like all the texts and all the people that he had to kill.
Yeah, it was all.
The aliens sort of took a weird.
That was the only part that didn't really mesh with what I thought it was. Yeah, the aliens just didn't. I didn't quite get that part. They were a cool addition. I liked the practical effects that they had for the aliens and the babies and the alien baby hybrids, but I didn't understand that part.
So then the truth is that in the end, when he's calling to confess a crime,
he really is
really him calling to confess killing someone that he hit.
And that's why do you want to confess, like the whole movie? Do you want to confess? I don't know about what.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.
What do you want me to confess to?
Your balls are about to get really toasty up in here. When he hooked them.
I'd really hate to be your scrotum right now.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher
I
McDonald was
like-
great as that cop.
Yeah, I like that cop.
Yeah.
And the
police
deputy was
chief.
pretty funny too.
Yeah.
The confessor, go
yeah.
bring in the confessor.
Yeah.
He's like, woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo. Yeah, it was fun. It was different. You know, I liked it.
Yeah, I mean it was entertaining for sure. Like there was no point where I was like, "Oh, this is fucking boring." I was like, "It was fucking weird." That's the only thing I kept thinking is, "Man, this is wildly weird."
Yeah, and I kept waiting. I'm like, okay, well, this because it was like I said before, it was disjointed, and you'd get little pieces, but then they just throw some weird shit, like the cartoons of like was actually supposed to be like the real news of what was going on out there, and he kept saying, "Have you seen what's going on outside? Have you seen what's going on out there? It's craziness in the streets." And I'm like, well, is it though? Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. I think the one thing that kind of that the puppetry didn't really do it that much for me. I think it would have been better if this were like live actors,
Yeah.
because with the puppetry, it was very difficult to get emotion and intent and stuff to get that through. You know, one of the articles I read said, "Oh, this is kind of like full Dark Crystal." I'm like, no, because Dark Crystal there was way more emotion in the faces in the puppetry. You know,
Yep.
there was like wrinkly noses and raised eyebrows. Like it was just far too stick figure puppets for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah, it was the
I think
eyes
maybe
moved.
that was the intent. That was the intent of the producer or writer or director, but still, it just wasn't. It didn't do it for me.
No, I get that. I mean, I think this movie as a whole, there's a lot of people that it's not going to be for them. You know, it's
Right.
different. I mean, it's in the horror category, but I thought there was a good use of blood, like you know, in like the guts when they would just have like the tubes hanging out. Like I thought that was creative considering that they were using puppets as like the you know, so the internal organs of a puppet like sometimes were just tubes, not guts.
Yeah, yeah.
Other times they were guts.
When he grabbed his girlfriend by the back of the neck and like split open her cut, there were two clear tubes pumping blood out.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I guess. And
I
she's
think
a rubber puppet. Of course, she has rubber tubes as her veins.
I think this movie has an audience, and some people will dig it, and some people will not. Like I think one of the big draws is the voice talent. You know, like that's kind of cool that like these pretty famous horror icons lended voices to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna say,
visuals. Are we gonna start with
3 stars for me.
Are we doing visuals and sound categories,
yeah,
man?
Let's go through it. I forgot about that. Let me go through that. Hold on. Let me bring up my spreadsheet with my fancy calculator in it. That has all of our options in here. Let's go. Where are we? Come on. Google, don't fail me now. All right, here we are. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about surreal movies.
It is. So let's take a look at visuals. How do we feel about visuals? I'm going to say for visuals, 3. What about Chris?
I'm saying 4. I thought the movie using life-size puppets and the creepy eyeballs was cool. I liked it. I dug that.
All right.
I'm going. I'm going 3 with it.
Okay.
So like you said, I'll give him a little credit for
creativity.
Yeah.
All right. So we're thinking what? We'll settle on 3.5 or 3.
3 1/4.
I would say that's probably 3. It rounds to 3.
3.
All right. We'll give it a 3. Sound design. The sound design was pretty good. There was a lot of crunchy, crackly effects with the body parts and whatnot.
Yeah. The guts splatter.
There wasn't a lot of other craziness there. When he was shredding up the bodies, that was pretty good. But I'm going to say, for me, again, that's probably a 3 for sound design.
Yeah, I went 3 with this one, too. I
Sure.
didn't think the sound was as great as the. I mean, we've seen some really good sound in some movies this year,
Yes, we have seen some great sound design this year. Yeah.
or I guess heard some good sound. But
Yeah.
so I went 3. I went 3 with this one.
Acting, we're gonna go this time around. Acting, we're gonna call this voice acting, right?
Yeah,
And I think that there was a lot of talent in here, but a lot of it was without real inflection or emotion. I don't know if you noticed that on some of
Yeah.
the things, some of the voice acting, which made me feel like maybe they had these actors for a short period of time to do some of these little parts. For me, I think I'm going to go with like a 2.5 on that one for acting.
I went 3. I like you said, it was great voice talent, but considering that they had puppet faces, they could have been more emotive with their voice work, I think. But
Correct. Yeah.
so I went 3.
What are your thoughts?
I had 3.
Thoughts there, Craig?
I had 3 down.
All right, 3 it is. Story, overall story. I thought the story was unique and interesting.
I agree.
I'm going to say that's at least a 3.5 for me.
I went 4 for the story. I thought it was
All
unique and different and fun.
Yeah. Nice.
I had a 3.
All right. Let's roll a 3.
Just because, like I said, the alien stuff kind of. I like the ending. The ending was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'll still just 3.
The fun or fear factor?
I went 2.5 just because it wasn't scary.
Nope.
It wasn't really.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah, 2.5 is what I. Yeah.
I went 3 here.
Right.
I went 3. I thought it was. I laughed at a couple things, and I thought it was interesting. Like it was different.
I think drama's a good description, the horror drama, because like I said, it wasn't really scary, which would call it a horror. But yeah, like I said, 2.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 also. So let's look at this 2.5 for this. Oops. 2.5, and that gives us an overall American Nightmare podcast score of 3 stars.
Nice. I'd say that. Yeah. I mean, it was. I would tell people to watch it. Like, if I know that they like weird shit.
Yeah.
If it's someone who's just likes commercial horror, then I'd be like, yeah, it's probably not for you.
Yeah, it definitely falls in line with some weird shit. That's for sure.
But it was definitely better than Skinamarink, which was supposedly one of those weird, surreal movies
to this
too.
Day, it gets like good ratings. I don't know why. But
I couldn't finish it. I got like 40 minutes in. I gave up.
I didn't even make it that far. I got like 20 minutes into it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, eventually, something's gonna happen.
Nope.
All right. Wow. All right. Okay. Yeah. So there we are. Everyone, 3 stars. So if you're interested, go check it out. If not, if you don't like surreal horror films, you probably aren't going to like it.
Or life-size puppets.
Life-size puppets.
It's different, to say the least.
It is definitely different. Definitely different. Just wasn't quite my cup of tea. I mean, there were a lot of great things about it. I'm not going to knock anybody for liking it because there was some great things about it. But overall, 3 stars. Okay. First of all, I'm going to take a moment here and say thank you for listening to the American Nightmare podcast. We really appreciate all our listeners. We do this just to entertain ourselves because we love horror films. And we like to talk about them. We like to talk about what's in the news with horror and get excited about what's coming out. And we're glad that you're here to join us every now and then. All right. If you have any suggestions for future podcasts or general feedback, you can email us at feedback@the-american-nightmare.com. Or visit us on the web, the-american-nightmare.com, or on our Facebook feed. If you're too lazy to email us or just don't want to, you can leave us a voicemail, 1-562-247-5855. Tell us something we should review. Give us an idea for a top 5 list, or tell us that we suck. That would be fine, too. You can leave a message that says we suck. That's fine. All right. Everyone, thank you, and...
peace out.
You'll hear from us next month. Peace out.